In the heart of an Igbo village, music filled the air as the annual festival lit up the evening. People danced, laughed, and shared joy with their loved ones. Amara stood quietly at the edge of the celebration, watching the couples spinning under the lantern lights. A soft sigh escaped her lips. She longed for companionship. She longed for her own love story. Ada, her close friend, noticed her staring. She placed a warm hand on Amara's shoulder and reminded her gently, "Your time will come. A heart grows best when it isn't rushed." Chinello added with a smile, "Even ripe fruit falls only when it's ready." But Amara just looked away, her eyes heavy. She was tired of waiting.
A few days later, while shopping in the busy market, Amara met Obinna. He approached her with smooth confidence, greeting her as if he had known her forever. He complimented her smile, offered her gifts, and spoke sweet, charming words that wrapped around her heart like silk. Before she even understood what was happening, Obinna asked her to marry him. Right there, in the market. Amara felt swept away by the sudden attention and the excitement of finally being chosen. Her friends tried to caution her. Ada whispered, "This is too fast." Chinello urged her to ask more questions. But Amara believed it was destiny. She believed her waiting had finally ended. When she told her mother, Mama Nkechi was deeply concerned. "1 week, Amara?" she asked. "Marriage is not puff-puff that you fry in a hurry." Amara insisted she was in love. Mama Nkechi reminded her that love grows best with patience and understanding. But Amara had already accepted the proposal.
After the wedding, the joyful excitement began to fade. Obinna started coming home late. He became distant, easily irritated and secretive. Whenever Amara asked simple questions, he pushed her away emotionally, telling her not to worry about where he went or what he did. He asked her to stay away from his phone and discouraged her from visiting her mother. His sudden change left Amara confused and hurt, but she didn't know what to do. One afternoon, she visited Mama Obiageli, an older woman who knew many families in the village. With compassion in her voice, the older woman explained that Obinna had been struggling with debts and had left his previous community because of the pressure. Amara felt her heart sink. This was information she had never known, because she had never taken the time to ask.
Not long after, trouble arrived at her doorstep. 2 men who had lent Obinna money came knocking, demanding repayment. Their voices were firm and urgent, and the situation quickly became overwhelming. Amara, frightened and confused, begged Obinna for an explanation. Instead of calmly talking things through, Obinna hurriedly grabbed a bag. Inside it were Amara's savings, money she had worked hard to keep. She pleaded with him to stop, but he pushed past her and ran off, leaving her behind, hurt, shocked, and overwhelmed with loss.
Later, Amara returned to her mother's house, tears silently falling. Mama Nkechi held her tightly and reminded her of the warning she once gave. Love without wisdom often leads to pain. A peaceful marriage takes time, patience, and understanding. Amara nodded through her tears. She now understood the importance of slowing down, asking questions, and valuing herself enough to wait for genuine, healthy love. With her mother's support, Amara began her journey of healing. She promised herself that next time she would choose carefully, not out of fear, not out of pressure, but with clarity, patience, and wisdom.